That's it.
My first experience with Monty Python was growing up. My dad was a huge Monty Python fan. He grew up when he was young watching Flying Circus on TV, and then he shared that love of the Pythons with his kids when we were younger. I was definitely that nerdy theater kid who would walk around middle school with a copy of the script of Search for the Holy Grail and would quote it and memorize it with my friends, and we had a pair of coconut shells at home, so I was kind of an odd kid, but I have loved Monty Python my whole life, so this is just a dream to do this show.
I remember my dad talking to me about it a little bit growing up, and listening to Always Look on the Bright Side of Life because he loved that song.
I think The Life of Brian, when my mum showed it to me when I was, I think, 8.
On about 15 or 16 years old, watching the Monty Python shows on British TV, finding it hilariously funny. And my father was, is this comedy? It was, adults didn't understand it.
You go back and you rewatch the Pythons, and their comedy is just, their timing is perfect, and their cadence is perfect, and it's so good. And so it's a bit of a balance between making our own choices and coming up with our own jokes and our own spin to it, but also just honoring how wonderfully classic the Pythons were with their humor.
The most fun part of this show has definitely been meeting all of the new people and getting to act and dance and sing with all these different personalities and people who have had different experiences than I have.
It's incredibly difficult not to break character during rehearsal because everybody's doing insane things and trying out different methods every time, so you never know what somebody is going to hit you with, so there's always laughs to be had.
We have so much fun, and it is very hard not to laugh at all the silly actions going on.
It is so fun to get to go into a rehearsal space where we're supposed to be professional, but we all just get to run around and be silly, goofy, and have so much fun in rehearsals.
Still, finding that balance between the serious and silly, finding when is King Arthur frustrated that nobody else is taking things quite as seriously as he does, and finding that balance between comedy and believing in the quest that he is on.
I think audiences will really enjoy the comedy in this show. It is a laugh a minute from start to finish. All the vocals and the lines and the choreography are all so funny.
You know, if you paid to go to a Vegas cabaret, you would not hear better performances and better voices. I think they're going to be absolutely wild.
All the big dance numbers, I think they're so much fun, and they're such a wonderful spectacle, and I'm so excited.
I think life is really stressful right now, and so it's so nice to be able to just go and walk into a dark theater and turn your phone off for a couple hours, not answer messages, and just laugh and just have a good time. And that's what this show is. It's so funny. You'll be laughing from the beginning to the end, and to just relax and have some fun. And to not take yourself seriously.
Why do audience love comedies like Spamalot? Because in some way it's interactive. I think we occasionally break the fourth wall. My other favorite genre, and I've done many, is pantomimes. So this show is a bit like a pantomime. You camp it up, you ham it up, you maybe not directly involve the audience, but they feel involved.
Everybody loves to laugh, and this is a very silly show, and it's easy to laugh at.
There's never a dull moment in Spamalot.